Addo for Martin Amidu nenia bri pa ewo ye special prosecutor so now only the special prosecutor office no is mainly for corruption and after to bribery nenia kaka ho too sene be ya bribery ni corruption a agidi ewo omanga ni mu eto ebetwa only the Martin Amidu is not a former special prosecutor na in fact Martin Amidu say nia ekoso no nani enje ho Nini ja enje woni se eye onabo kisi ejape ono no ye special prosecutor ama ne ho kwan ama enkofo bi influence no enu nti nia e wo se oye as special prosecutor no ontimi enye na oye the wrong thing na otie onabo kisi ejabe ne nsema oka na o se an ono betimi aka se eye enkofo bi etua bribe edemo no kisi ejabe to blackmail MPP for Addo for what? According to Martin Amidu, any some more was Oceania air cost because for some time now, Kiseja Ben honorable, Nidin Addo so my gun no say, ain't Kiseja Ben ye no, some may special prosecutor, non prosecuting for corruption cases no, Africa no man who quite ama and for air corruptino. True a sika bribery and what they blackmailing and paying for yourself and then not see government official way I say one of the but I'm still at a panic case and send your echo. Addo for with the NTSA. Amidu accuses Kisi Ejabe of suppressing bribery and corruption evidence against Anas. And to TSM young say Anas. Addo for some I know yes. Also, former special prosecutor Martin Amidu has launched a scathing attack on the current occupant of the office of the special prosecutor Kisi Ejabe, accusing him of bias and blackmail against government officials. So, accusing him of a blackmail, bias and blackmail against government officials, meaning this current government officials. In a write-up cited by Ghana Web, Martin Amidu left no stone unturned as he also accused Kisi Ejabe of suppressing an investigation and evidence gathered for a suspected bribery and corruption matter against his client and law partner Anas Aremeyao Anas. Wow, that is so interesting. The special prosecutor, upon assuming office, also suppressed the almost completed investigation into the distinct corruption and public procurement for practice investigation involving his client, Techstars Africa Limited, and the National Lotteries Authority. So see, and these were some of the issues and now it was said, Honorable Kisi Ejabe now so because of Kululunti, why the bribe and I just one mass investigations dina akowege. Now say the Ashanti Region Lotto Marketing Companies, the Retailers Association, and other complaints are still to come to terms with the suppression of their complaints and information provided to the OSP during my tenure against Techstars Africa Limited and the MLA. He therefore lambasted a special prosecutor for displaying a public posture which indicates that his fight against corruption was being thwarted by the court after he lost a number of cases. It is within the context of Kisi Ejabe, the pot calling the kettle black, that one should understand the self-serving tantrums being thrown by Kisi Ejabe against former MPP government appointees and the touting of his drainage achievement since 9th August 2021, and the Honorable Martin Amidu and the trouble for tin way. Now, someone can say special prosecutor office ni die enke ho na we say corruption bi edura na we eba stop na emu ase ho mum na omum promote corruption ho mum na say corruption no koso ho na corruption no gidigidi pa ni nyina na say enkrofo bi o baby na enkrofo so di abase an NDC fo a na ties a de we nyinachi na just omum maniska na omum diska ma na say onye de Addo for nsem no ano she pa ne Kisi Ejabe wan hwe ni ya on wunye because almost cases bebe a odi court ni na we lucy simply because of nyama oye wontimi enye the age na ano as a special prosecutor wontimi defend it on case no okwa na boom he has come back to square one. Now Uti also you are corrupt and desperate. Martin Amidu tells Kisi Ejaben. Another one on Kisi Ejaben. Martin Amidu catch on Mabu Kisi say you are desperate and then corrupt. I also on Obeka ni plain the actually team. In the former special prosecutor, Martin Amidu has leveled serious allegations against his successor, Kisi Ejaben. Martin Amidu accused the special prosecutor of attempting to shield mismanagement, corruption, and malpractices within the office of the special prosecutor from public scrutiny. The former anti-corruption crusader contends that Ejaben is resorting to desperate measures, including blackmailing the government and seeking support from opposition figures to divert attention from the alleged wrongdoing within the OSP. Did you hear that statement? Or say support from opposition figures. Opposition figures, no, in this case, why? Addo for me, come on say. The special prosecutor William Kisi Ejaben is so desperate to protect the mismanagement, the culture of corruption, massive staff recruitment malpractice, and public procurement malpractices which have become pervasive and endemic within the office of the special prosecutor on the blind side of President Nana Addo. That is so interesting. Kisi Ejaben has resorted to blackmailing the government and court leading members of the opposition National Democratic Congress to create the impression that it is his appointing authority that is impeding his so-called fight against corruption. Addo for in some say sunia ase elsi Martin Amidu Addo say the unfortunate facts gathered from information and intelligence are that Kisi Ejaben, the special prosecutor, cannot extricate himself from the pervasive suspected corruption and corruption-related offences taking place within the OSP itself in connection with recruitment corruption and public procurement malpractices. The OSP is mandated to prevent, investigate, and then prosecute. In the cases OSP is supposed to look into ontimi and shame simply because Addo for someone because what here say. It's Martin Amidu say onu je or share Honorable Kisi Ejaben na necessary because ni niyama oye nyina is aiming at being desperate for power and also corrupt because obia ye you say make I wonder time on this OSP special prosecutor office by me say well let's see how it will go. But see there in some APM and any idea was say Kisi Ejaben or resign because it's becoming unbecoming. It's just becoming too much, way too much for Ghana. It's Martin Amidu say he's so worried. Say Kisi Ejaben bejiska every NDC opposition for not other blackmailing government officials. Ben when paying for it's so heartbreaking. Addo for and I'm dimu AC for comment no ehuki me meje bre akinkai ede amam mo amodofo snow ni Ghana to you.